Warning, this video is intended for no one under the age of 16 years old. If you're under the age of 16, please leave the video now because we do get into some adult type shit. Thank you very much. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? This is your boy CharlesISanimeWorld, and welcome to my review of Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma, Season 4, or the Plate 4, Episode 8. Guys, overall, I love this episode. It was a great episode, but I have to say one thing. This anime is jumping chapters like fucking crazy. I'm going to explain to you guys what I mean real quick. Okay, so you know how anime have that little brief moment where they go and pause for commercial break where, you know, you get the first half and then you get the second half. It's been like that for years, okay? So the first half of this episode starts off on chapter 251 and goes all the way through chapters 252, and then you have to stop because if you read chapter 253, you'll spoil yourself. And that's just the first half of the episode. The second half of the episode, and this is when it gets really crazy, the second half of the episode starts on chapter 248 through 249, and you can't read chapter 250 or you will get spoiled. And see, that's the crazy thing. So if you think about it, this entire episode takes place between chapters 248 all the way through chapters 252, but it actually skips chapter 250. Do you see how crazy that is? Like, I don't know what they're doing, but I mean, maybe they're doing it for the anime only people to make the episode flow smoother, or smoothly, excuse me. I've been saying that for a while now. I just don't understand why they just can't do it how it is in the anime. And I'm going to explain to you guys how them jumping chapters is kind of messing up the anime, but at the same time, it's actually making it kind of great to a certain extent as well when it comes to fan service. And we're going to talk about all of that. Okay, so the difference between my review and other reviews is that I'm going to give you the review from a manga reader's perspective, but at the same time, I will not spoil you, but I will show you the difference between the manga and the anime so you guys can, you know, look for yourself and you don't have to do all the work. I'm going to do it for you. Okay, now let's talk about the first difference, is that there was a interaction between, excuse me, there was an interaction between Azami and Rendo and Arena. Now, right here, guys, there was this little interaction right here, and for some reason or another, it was taken out of the anime. Okay, right there, you see Rendo, she reacts. That was in the anime, but that happened a little bit later on. For some reason or another, you see Alice talking. You see Azami talking about his sweet daughter, his precious Arena, you know, right then and there with Soma. Again, all that was taken out as well. Don't know why they took that out, but they decided to actually take that out. Again, don't know why they take that out, but they just decide to take it out. Okay? Now, another part that was different from the anime and the manga, and again, I don't mind this, but the anime added way more fan service. I mean, a lot more fan service. I'm not angry at that. I'm happy about it. Add as much as you want, especially with the Korra. You know, there was the little scene in there with the lingerie and stuff, and they added more to it. Again, if you're gonna get rid of the flashback, add more fan service. I'm okay with that. I'm perfectly fine with that as well. Now, going back to the manga with Takumi, there was a flashback that the anime completely skipped. I guess because they made more room for fan service. Right here, guys, is the little flashback that they skipped. You had Takumi, and this makes the second time within this series, within this season, that they skipped a Takumi flashback. I don't know why they're skipping it. but they're skipping it. It's crazy. Don't know why they're doing this, but they're constantly skipping it, talking these flashbacks. I don't know. It was a good flashback, but I guess they didn't feel that it was needed, so they wanted to add more fan service instead. They know their audience. I don't know why they did that. Okay, so at this point, this is when we go to commercial break. Or the first half of the episode is over, which is okay. Now we start on chapter 248. They were jumping everywhere within this episode. And let me tell you what is so messed up about this. Okay, so they introduced Decora and Courage at the first part of this episode. Now, because they skipped around, Decora and Courage weren't introduced yet. So in the manga, when you see all the reactions, it's the original judges that was there with Anne. It was all the original ones. Okay, so right here in the manga, when Anne tasted the Satoshi's dish, and she turned it to a rabbit, and she said, "Oh, it feels like home, and it's so warm and everything like that, and it felt good." As you can see right there, the original judges are the one that tasted the dish. As you can see what I mean when I say how they are skipping parts, how they are putting in judges where they weren't there. See, the original judges right there, they were there. Not Decora and Courage, not them. The original judges were there. They were the ones that were tasting the dish. Okay? But because the anime skipped around, they had to replace them with Decora and Courage and added yet more fan service. Again, I'm not complaining about that. I am not complaining about the fan service. Hell, add as much FS as you want. I love anime titties. Who don't? Okay. Anyway, back to the episode. They took them out just to keep adding, like I said, the new ones. Again, different judges. Right here, guys. Let me move this out the way. See? They taste the dish, as you guys can see. Different reactions because Courage and Decora haven't even been announced yet in the manga. Do you see how hard that they're flipping around and they're flipping about? This is when Satoshi had his moment with Nene. Right here. This was had his moment. As you can see, the original judges are there, not Decora and Courage. See what I mean? See, again, the original judges, they're there. So overall, it was just a big mess. It really was just a big mess. And again, 7, they added more fan service from Decora because originally in the anime, if you guys look, Anne was the only one that had the food gas, as you can see. She was the only one that had it. Okay, no one else. It was just Anne. She was the only one that had it. And as you can see, who's there? The original judges. And you know what? The anime messed up so bad that when they did Anne's foodgasm scene, they actually still kept the original judges there in the anime. Go back and look for yourself. Okay, you would think that if it was, you would think that it would be Decora and Courage that would be spinning Anne around because they're tasting the same dish, but it wasn't. The anime even messed up themselves. Do you see what I mean? Overall, the episode was great. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed the second part of the episode with Satoshi dish as well because I love the background Naruto-ish like music in the back. I mean, it really set the mood for the episode, the second half of the episode, and yeah, it was handled really well. I enjoyed it. I really enjoyed it. And listen, guys, I'm not complaining about fan service. I actually want more fan service. Go back to the roots of Food Wars, Shokugeki no Soma. Add more. It's good. Bunny girls, lingerie. I loved it all. It was great. The only problem that I have is that the way that the episodes are structured and the way that the episodes are literally just jumping chapters everywhere like rabbits. But hey, that'll do it. Thank you guys so much. That's been my review of Food Wars Season 4, Episode 8. And I will catch you guys next week. And like always, this is your boy Charles Anime World saying to you guys, just to all of you guys, sayonara, suckers.